That's really pretty. Hello, beautiful. In this video, we're going to be looking at the new Rare Beauty highlight and the new Rare Beauty highlighter brush. So if you would like to see if these two products are worth it and truly innovative, then just keep watching. I have been trying out Rare Beauty products for a while now, and nothing has seemed to disappoint. So when I saw that the highlighter came out, I just had to get my hands on it. Every time Rare Beauty comes out with a new product, I just feel like it becomes like a top seller. I have two of her brushes already. I have the eyeshadow primer brush and I have the powder brush. I really like that, so I figured her highlight brush would work good as well. And also, the packaging is just really cute. If you're into these types of videos, make sure to subscribe, and if you find that you enjoy this video as you're watching, make sure to like it because that will help my channel out a lot. Okay. All right, so this is the new Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. This comes in 4 different shades. I picked mine up in the shade Enlighten, which is a cool champagne. It doesn't say that each shade is universal for any skin type. So if you are looking, or if you are deciding on which shade you should choose, I would highly suggest going to the Sephora website and just looking at the models and seeing what it looks like on them. I decided to go for cool champagne because I really like the silvery slash white-ish frosty type highlighter. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's got the standard color, standard logo, and it's just in this nice circular shape, which I actually really like. This is the Rare Beauty signature color. I don't quite know what to call it. I like to think that it's pink, but a very light pink, kind of like tan mixed with pink. So these highlighters claim to be innovative. It's supposed to give the skin an instant glass-like sheen, an instant glass-like finish. Glass skin originated in Korea, is getting really big now. It is supposed to give a natural looking glow. So if you're looking for that super pop of highlight, you might want to steer clear of this. It's supposed to be transfer proof, smudge proof, and water resistant. This is the new Rare Beauty highlighter. This is the Positive Light Precision highlighter brush, and it retails for $18. You can find this at Sephora or the Rare Beauty website. I also forget to mention that the highlighter is currently, you can pick it up on the Sephora website, but you can't yet pick it up on the Rare Beauty website. It'll be coming soon. So this is the highlighter brush. I have the eyeshadow primer brush, and then I also have the blush slash powder brush. I really like them, so I figured I would like this as well. It's also nicely priced at $18. The bristles are really soft. It's small and it's tapered. This brush should be good for beginners, and it's got soft synthetic bristles with just enough fluff to diffuse the highlight. It's vegan and cruelty free, and it's also designed to work for powder and liquid. So you can use this brush with her liquid highlight. Before I test this on my face, it looks so sheen-like. Very different from other highlighters where they tend to just look powdery. This one looks like it's got some gloss in it. It's sheen, shiny, shimmery, and splendid. So let's see what this will look like on the skin. Ooh, that is really pretty. Slightly glittery on the hand, but let's see how it transfers to the cheek. It might just kind of blend into the skin and look a lot more natural and highlighty. Highlightery. So the brush is very, how do you say, flimsy, very flexible. Let's see how this, I'm gonna put this on the cheekbone. Whoa, okay, that's really pretty. I'll say on camera, this looks like perfection. It looks glass-like. There's so much sheen into it. It's absolutely beautiful on camera. However, when I look into the mirror, although I still do love it, it looks a lot less natural when I look at it in the mirror. Yeah, it doesn't look as natural. Let's try to blend this more into the skin. You know how some people, they don't like glittery highlights? I feel like this one is a bit more on the glittery side. Like you can definitely see the little glitter sparkles in it. I'm really not a huge fan of that. However, when I bring my mirror back a little bit, it starts to look a little bit more natural. But yeah, definitely not my favorite. How about we try my Sigma highlight brush? I'm gonna go in with the Sigma highlight brush, which again is my favorite highlight brush. And I'm noticing that the Sigma brush is a little bit stiffer than the Rare Beauty one. And for some reason, that just makes me feel like it's more high quality. So let's go ahead and apply it here. Okay, I actually like it a lot more with the Sigma brush. Just pat it. Let's try it again. It's definitely picking up, like it's a lot more shiny and noticeable on this side compared to this side. I would like it to be a little bit more noticeable. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Yeah, it's nice. I definitely would choose a different type of highlighter brush. Just in case you're wondering, highlighter brushes make a very big difference. So just be mindful of that when you are trying out highlighter brushes. I recommend just searching for a really good, highly recommended highlight brush. I do like this side. Now, I will 100% use this highlighter when I am filming, when I am taking pictures, but I don't quite yet know if I will use it on an everyday basis. Don't get me wrong, it's really pretty, but in person, it's really not that natural looking. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the other places. I'm gonna use the tip this time. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to use a tip instead of the side of the brush. So let's see what that looks like. And I'm really just using this tiny mirror to see how it looks. Ooh, I love it on the nose. Maybe I have to use the tip instead of the side. So let's do it. Tip of my nose. Yeah, okay, I love that. Yes. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna try it again. Let's see if it kind of, yeah. Okay, lesson learned. Make sure if you are using her brush, you use the tip of it, not the side, and that is going to give you what you're looking for in terms of how this highlighter is described. Now this is like one of the final tests because I love to use highlight in the inner corner of my eye. I have been using the Becca Cosmetics highlight in the shade Opal. It has like a frostiness to it, and this is the only highlight that I like to use for the inner corner of my eyes. It just works so well, and I love to apply it on my nose, not so much on my high cheekbones, but I love to put it in the inner corner of my eyes. So I want to see how it will compare because I've yet to find a highlight that is better than this one for the inner corner of my eyes. So I'm going to start with the Becca Cosmetics first. This mirror is so dirty and so tiny, but I'm going to make it work. I feel like this highlight was made for the inner corner of your eyes. It's just like the perfect touch. It's the perfect oomph to your eye, especially when you're not wearing much makeup on your eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with this. I can't get over the packaging. It's so cute. It's the perfect size. I love how it just looks like satin in this package. Ugh, okay, so I'm actually gonna go on the opposite side of the brush and see. It's a lot more pigmented. It looks more white than the opal. It's funny because I used to think that this shade was pretty white. It actually has, it's like gold, but then the finish has a frosty finish to it. Whereas the Rare Beauty one is really like a cool champagne color. I am actually loving them both. However, the Becca Cosmetics looks a little bit more natural. I feel like I applied more of the Rare Beauty one, so I'm gonna go in with the Becca again and see if I can kind of build it up just to give it like a fair comparison. Yeah, I love that I compare these two highlighters because it is true. The Rare Beauty highlight just has a little bit more shimmer, like those little glitter particles. I know a lot of people don't like that. I personally don't like that because I feel like it makes it look less natural. From afar, I think it looks fantastic. On camera, I think it looks great, but again, in person, it's just not as natural looking, and I think I would just rather stick with my champagne Becca Cosmetics opal shade. Instead of going for this whiter, cool champagne color, I think doing the light shade of gold is going to work a lot better on my skin tone. So that is it. I'll say again, I love this on the nose. I'm gonna keep using this for the cameras and for picture taking, but like if I'm trying to look natural and be out and about, this is definitely not something I'm gonna use. But I know I'm gonna gravitate towards it a lot because I love the packaging of this. Also, with this brush, it does say that less is more. So maybe I messed up there. Definitely try to put as little as possible when you are applying it to help give it that natural look. Do I recommend this highlight? Yes, depending on who's getting it. If you already have your favorite highlighter, you don't need to get this. I don't really think this is so much better than other highlighters on the market. However, it does differ a little bit in how it gives you that sheen, like glass-like finish. I really like that. Just not a fan of some of the shimmer, because my personal favorite highlighters are the ones that look really natural, and if it looks really natural, you're not going to see any little like glitter sparkles. But it's not a bad highlight. I think for $25, it's a bit pricey. I think maybe it would be more reasonable if it was like $15 to $20, but again, the packaging is really nice. But the brush, on the other hand, I guess that's an okay price, but I wouldn't mind it if it was like $15. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this brush wet, because it says that you can get a more intense highlight look if you wet it. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll do it on this side. Again, I'm using the tip of the highlight, just the tip. Whoa. I really like that. Ooh, I like that. Let's do the bridge of the nose. It really is giving this like frosted glass-like finish. I don't know if that's innovative though, because I have seen other highlights do that. I can compare this to one other highlight. This is hands down my holy grail favorite highlight for the natural look, but above all else, it looks so good. And I think how the Rare Beauty highlighter is described, it's this thing, but like a lot more luxurious, and literally does like everything that the Rare Beauty claims to do. I don't know where I would put it on my face because I just have highlight everywhere. Okay, I think I need to move back more or something. Well, I think you could see that. But yeah, even when I look up close, still the Rare Beauty has a lot more like glittery sparkles to it. But this, how am I going to show it? I don't think I'm going to be able to show it. Obviously, it's a lot pricier than the Rare Beauty one, but it's just, I love it. Maybe I can put it, I don't know, just put it down here so you could see it. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Anyways, just trust me, this highlight is amazing. So if you are truly looking for that, I don't know, glass-like? Yeah, honestly, I think it is a little bit glass-like and just so natural, just like your cheek got wet, if that makes sense. It's so beautiful. So if you are looking for like the Rare Beauty official, as described to a T highlight, I would highly recommend picking up this Laura Mercier highlighter, and it is in the shade Addiction, which I feel like is pretty important. Unless you have a different skin tone, then you might have to go for like a shade lighter, but love it. This is it's called a Face Illuminator Powder in Addiction by Laura Mercier. I hope they still have it. So this highlight claims to be transfer proof. Let's see if it is really transfer proof. I actually don't see it. I see little shimmers, but not much. Yeah, well, it definitely doesn't transfer on the skin, but it does leave like little tiny specks of shimmer and glitter. You can also use this as eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. I didn't put any eyeshadow on just for the sake of testing this out on the eyes. And I'm just gonna use my finger because this is how I would normally do it. You know what? I actually like it. If I had to describe this color, I would say that it is a silver. I think that just about wraps up this review. Again, I do like the highlight, but I just don't think it's a necessity. There are other highlights out there that work better than this one, and that really gave me that wow factor. I just noticed this didn't give me a wow factor. With that said, I think if you do what I do, if you film a lot, if you make beauty videos, I would definitely recommend this. Like, this is like, if there was a YouTuber, beauty vlogger grapevine, I would definitely, I feel like it would go down that road. But if you are just not doing this, if you're not on camera and you're just going to school or going to work, I don't know. I don't think I would recommend this. There's just better highlights on the market. But if you just can't get over the packaging and you love it, you could pick it up. You're not going to be disappointed unless you really just like despise the glitters and the sparkles that come in most highlights. I hope I wasn't blurred out that whole time. If I was, forgive me. I forgot where I was going. At this point, I think I would just be repeating myself. That's really all I have to say for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you know any other like YouTubers out there, feel free to share this video with them because they will absolutely love it. That is going to be it for this video. Make sure to whoa! That is going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you like seeing these types of videos. I review newly released makeup products here on my channel. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out when I post videos. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.